Safe to say that Dwayne Johnson, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, The Rock, proved tonight on Friday Night SmackDown Live that there is no one currently in the game that can do it as good as he can. Because it's been pretty much a month, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less, since The Rock hijacked the main event of WrestleMania 40 and the people were chanting, "Rocky sucks." And the people were chanting, "We want Cody." So it's not that long ago that the people wanted or thought they wanted The Rock gone from WWE. But lo and behold, out he comes tonight in Memphis, Tennessee, and the first thing he does is play the People's Champion to perfection. He goes back and he becomes the People's Champion one more time. He's a babyface to all the people in the arena, to all the people watching at home, and he's doing it to prove a point. Because he calls himself, at the end of this promo, he calls himself the final boss. And he proves to everyone in that arena and everyone watching at home that he can play the audience like that. And obviously, The Rock pretty much stated the exact same thing he did on SmackDown as he did on Instagram, on social media. Talking about how Cody Rhodes' reaction, him crying about wanting to give the title to Dusty, but he can't, so he's going to give it to his mother. We saw it all on Instagram before. There's nothing wrong with that. But one thing a lot of people are pointing out is that The Rock is calling himself the final boss in WWE. Meaning, he's above Roman Reigns. He's above the tribal chief because there can only be one final boss. And Roman Reigns, well, he's a part-time champion. We've seen him be a part-time champion for over almost 2 years at this point. Obviously, Roman Reigns wasn't there to react to it, to maybe question The Rock like he should have, like he will eventually at some point in the very, very near future, because eventually we will get the match that we were destined to have at this year's WrestleMania, the match that everybody else still wants, which is The Rock versus Roman Reigns. Make no mistake about it, everybody still wants to see that match. That's going to come at a later date, of course. But The Rock is out there calling himself the final boss, delivering a pretty damn good promo, or delivering a pretty damn good song. And the fact that they brought just a taste, a little bit of Hollywood Rock's theme back into his entrance, perfect. Perfect for the story currently being told by WWE. It plants seeds for the future Rock versus Reigns feud, rivalry, and matches. It builds upon what happened, what transpired on Monday night. And again, I'm going to make this very, very clear. It doesn't matter if he said it on social media. You have to understand, in WWE's world, if it doesn't happen during a WWE transmission, whether it be live in the ring or or the commentators are commentating about whatever happened on social media, then it didn't actually happen. So The Rock had to do what he had to do. And again, masterful work by Dwayne The Rock Johnson, making puppets out of the fans in the arena and watching at home, because that's what we are. That's what all the wrestling fans are. We're just watching this. We're watching what they are giving to us. We're watching what they're delivering to us. And so far, so good. It's entertaining. It's The Rock close to at his best. This is, in my opinion, this version of The Rock we're seeing right now in WWE is the best version of The Rock that we've gotten since Hollywood Rock in 2003. Better than The Rock that returned in 2011. Better than The Rock that went up against Cena not once but twice at WrestleMania in 2012 and 2013. Better than Cameo Rock. Better. More entertaining. He actually has some... What can I say? How do you call it? He actually has some substance to his character rather than just showing up, making a cameo appearance of The Rock on WWE. But make no mistake about it, it's going to be very hard for The Rock to surpass his best year in his entire career, which in my opinion, again, this is before my time, before the time I was actually watching wrestling, because I was only 5 years at the time, but the year 2000, that year is The Rock's best year, the most entertaining year that Dwayne Johnson has given us in pro wrestling, and it's very, very hard to top because he was there pretty much every single week, so just putting that out there. But again, those are just my thoughts on this entire situation. It's fantastic that we get to see The Rock, and it's fantastic that we get to watch The Rock main event night 1 of WrestleMania this year, and he will undoubtedly main event one of the nights at WrestleMania next year if he faces his cousin, the Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, in the true battle of the final bosses at WrestleMania. So with that said, leave your thoughts, comments, and predictions on The Rock's promo from tonight's SmackDown. What did you think of it? Did you enjoy it? Did you think it was missing something? Did you not enjoy the part, which is something that I've been hearing a lot, or reading a lot on the IWC and social media, that it was pretty much copy-paste from his Instagram post, Sean's musical performance, of course. Leave it in the comment section below. With that said, I'm Alexis Carrillo. This has been Wrestling Talk, and I'll see you next time.